my name's Whitney, and this is Ian.
Hi,
We're teachers here at Ballroom U, and we're going to teach you a few different basics. Tuesday is usually our newcomer night, and we want to make sure that we keep everybody moving while you're in your homes, quarantined. We're going to teach you 4 different rhythms, and the first of which is going to be Foxtrot. The lead is always going to start with their left foot because they're the lead. It also helps us stay nice and organized so that when we first start moving, nobody steps on each other. So with the left foot, we're going to move forward. We're going to tap under the body, move back, tap, and then move to the side and change weight. So we just drew like a backwards L. But if you're watching the screen, it probably looks like I'm drawing a regular L. So we're going to move forward, tap, back, tap, side, together. I'm going to have Ian keep doing this as I do the step off screen. Forward, tap, side, together. Forward, tap, side, together. And one last one before we turn around and show you the footwork from the other direction. And move forward, tap, back, tap, side, and change weight. Forward, tap, back, tap, side, and change weight. All right, so now we're going to move on to the follows part. So as the follow, we are going to start with our right foot. We're going to take our right foot and we're going to move back, tap under the body, move forward with the left foot, tap under the body, off to the side, close our feet, changing weight. So we move back with the right foot, tap, forward with the left, tap, side, together, back with the right, forward with the left, side, change weight. Back with the right, forward with the left, side, change weight. And from the other direction, it'll look like this. We're going to go back with the right, forward with the left, side, and change weight. Back, right, left, tap, side, together, back, tap, forward, tap, and side, together. We're just going to do this in a practice hold for now. So if you have a partner, we're going to have the lead take his hands and face the palms straight up like he's waiting for a gift, and follows, we're going to take our elbows and we're going to place them in his hands and just wrap around. If you don't have a partner, you can feel free to just practice with your hands right here, okay? Just one across the other, just so that we're focusing on the feet. So we're going to move, walk, tap, side, together, walk, tap, side, together. You'll notice that you're slowly moving to the right from the follows perspective or to the left from the leads perspective. We'll show you from another direction. So we're going to bring our leads right in front of the camera. We're going to go forward, tap, back, tap, side, together, forward, tap, back, tap, side, together. Now with the follow facing the other direction. Forward, back, tap, forward, tap. I have to redo this. Back, tap, forward, tap, side, together, back, tap, forward, tap, and side, together. Nice and easy. So let's just review those steps one more time. So as the lead, we're taking that left foot forward, tapping under the body, but not changing weight. It's really, really important that we're just tapping with the right foot because we're about to use it again. We're going to go back with the right foot, tap, and then side, and then we're going to change weight all the way. So when we bring our feet together, there is a full weight change there. If I count this in numbers, on the odd numbers, I'm stepping, and on the even numbers, I'm tapping until I reach this very last step. So I'm going to take this left foot forward, tap on 2, back on 3, tap on 4, 5, change weight on 6. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oftentimes I talk about the marbles that are on your professor's desk that just knock each other from side to side. So whenever you're closing your feet together, we're going to make sure that we bring them all the way and we sort of knock this leg into play. That also goes for the follows. So as I'm moving back on 1, I'm going to tap on 2, forward, tap on 3, side, change weight, close on 6. I'm counting it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the same idea, where when I bring my feet together, it knocks the other one into play. So as I'm taking a step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm really collecting and making sure that my right foot's ready to move on that next one. We actually count this in slows and quicks. The numbers are good to know so that you know you're dancing on time, but we do count this. I'm going to go from the leads perspective. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick. From the follows perspective, we have, I'm going to actually scoot this way. We have, again, this is from the follows perspective, we have slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. And we're always changing around that last step to make sure that our right foot is free for whatever we're going to do next. So with a partner, again, it'll look like this. We have slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. We're going to change the other direction. And slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. So we've already learned how to do this pattern. And we've moved forward and back all the way down, kind of resetting and turning into like a typewriter. But what we want to actually do with this step is maintain our spot on the floor. So we're going to rotate over the left shoulder. So when I mean to the left, I don't mean pointing to the left and following that hand. I actually mean your thumb pointed over your left shoulder, and that's the direction we're going to go. Okay? So if you imagine hitchhiking that way. Okay? So another way that you can think about this is if you're smelling something really good in the kitchen and you're dancing with your partner, but you don't really want to let her know what you're looking for, we're going to sniff over the left. So we're going to do this over the course of the side together. Follows, what's really nice about this is that we don't actually have to worry about it. We're going to keep doing our pattern the same. He's going to manage rotation. So if you, or he or your lead is going to manage rotation. So we're just going to keep our center aligned with our partner. And if you don't have a partner, we'll talk about rotation as well. So for the lead, what we're going to do is we're going to step forward, tap, back, tap. None of this is going to be affected for now. That may change later, but for now we're just going to go forward and back. This side together action is where we're going to create a little angle here. So I am going to smell something good over my left shoulder, or think about stepping counterclockwise around a clock about an hour or so and closing your feet. So it's still a side together, it's just with your back against a pillar, right? So I'm going to go forward, tap, back, tap, side, together. Forward, tap, back, tap, side, together. Forward, tap, back, tap, side, together. And you'll notice that eventually I'm going to come back to the spot that I started, right? And it took me quite a few basics to do that because I'm not trying to rotate my partner a whole bunch. Let's assume that we're out socially dancing, or one day we're out socially dancing around a wedding and there's a lot of people on the floor. I want to be able to maintain my spot on the floor and also make my partner comfortable. If I take a giant step, what's going to happen is that my partner who's on the outside of the rotation is going to have to do the same thing. So it'll make her feel really, really funky and uncomfortable, and we don't want that for our partner. We want to make sure that the rotation for this step is gradual unless you really have to get going somewhere. We're going to make sure that it's comfortable for both of us, right? So it should feel nice and comfortable. A good exercise to work on that rotation is just doing the side together. So if I take my left foot, I'm going to make sure my hips are lined. So I don't want to step forward. I want to step around. So I'm rotating to the side and I'm closing my feet. And we're just going to do that side together part. So we're just rotating to the side and closing our feet to the side, closing our feet, side, closing our feet. And that's all that's happening there. All we're doing is adding that forward tap, the back tap, and then that rotation side together. If you can't rotate or you feel like you just want to shimmy down the way, that is up to you because you're the lead. So you basically decide what's going to happen on the dance floor. And your partner is working really hard to read those signals. So you want to make sure you deliver them really well and you keep your arms right in front of you. Okay, so if I'm dancing with a partner, I'm going to make sure that my arms do not stay behind. I don't leave my partner, but I bring my partner around with me. And as a follow, I want to make sure that the same thing applies for me. That as I'm dancing, then I'm not just letting him get away and I'm leaving my hands over here or rotating more than his hips are. See that? I'm not dancing with my partner anymore. I want to make sure my hips, I'm going to turn this way, stay aligned with my partner, right? So it's nice and comfortable for both of us, and we don't get all funky, okay? All right, so let's talk about the frame. So for the follow, since I'm following, what's going to happen is we're going to hold our arms straight out. And even if you don't have a partner, you can practice your frame as well. So I'm going to do my frame on my own first. So I'm going to take this hand, and I'm going to imagine that my partner's is right on top, and I'm going to take my left hand, and I'm going to make sure my elbows are on the same line, right? So they don't have to be in line with your shoulders. They're just gonna be in line with each other with your shoulders down so that you're nice and comfortable. I wanna keep my weight over my left heel here. Because what's gonna happen is as I dance with my partner, I'm not actually gonna be right in front of them. I'm gonna be slightly offset so that then he can see the traffic ahead, because eventually this dance is going to travel. So if you want to practice your dance in frame now, even if you're dancing alone, you can practice making sure that your shoulders are down, that you can see your elbows in your peripheral, and that your hands are nice and they're not pushing down this way or raising the roof, but they have a nice frame to it. So I'm going to do my pattern from the falls perspective, walking back, forward, and side together. And if you're dancing alone and you want to practice rotating, it's going to actually happen on your side together. So after I tap, I'm going to rotate gently over my left shoulder, which means that I'm actually going to swing my right leg slightly ahead as I turn my shoulders and then close my feet. So I'm going walk, tap, and I rotate because I'm actually on the opposite side of that clock. So I'm taking a step counterclockwise around that clock as well on that side together. And I'm practicing keeping my posture nice and tall and making sure that I'm not actually sticking my bum out, but that it'll feel sort of like you're sitting in a chair. So I'm trying to tuck my tummy in just a little bit so that as I'm dancing, I don't get here and my elbows don't go behind my back, they're right in front, okay? So that's the ladies' frame. The leads frame, I'm gonna use Ian's body for. So we're gonna hold our left hand out. She's gonna place her hand in ours. We're gonna make sure that that hand though is at a social dancing level, so it's right under her eye and right about where her chin is. So that she doesn't look like she's dangling, which can be really easy to do if you have a little bit of a height difference. So the right hand is going to be placed on her shoulder blade, but we're gonna just imagine that there's a little karate chop that we're creating with our hand, and we're not gonna break at the wrist. We're gonna keep the wrist nice and straight. You also wanna make sure that as you're dancing, that your elbows are on the same line. So we don't wanna have one super high and one super low, or vice versa. They're gonna be on the same line, so that as you're dancing with your partner, they don't feel like one is being pulled down and one is being pulled up. So as we dance together, or actually as you do the step alone, you can really practice your posture here too. So we're gonna do that pattern and hold our frame up and rotate. So we're gonna go walk, tap, rotate, walk, tap, rotate. And with a partner, it's gonna look like this. So there is a significant height difference here. So we're gonna show you how to really adjust for your partner. So this might be really comfortable for Ian, but if we turn around and you look at little old me reaching, it does look like I'm sort of dangling. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna lower that hand here to about the chin to eye level. We're gonna take that hand and place it on our back, and we wanna make sure that as fellows, we place ourselves offset. We don't wanna be in front of our partner, because if he is about our height level, definitely block our view, but it is gonna take a lot of our weight and just distribute it uncomfortably for us to dance together. So we wanna go off to our left, so it feels like our right rib is aligned, and our feet are kind of staggered like a puzzle piece. I'm gonna take this hand that I had in my pretend frame, and I'm gonna place it where his shoulder meets his arm, so right where his big old muscle is, and now we'll dance together. And we're gonna make sure that we're not pulling down on each other or drooping as we think, but we're holding our own bodies up. So we're just really touching. We're holding our frames and just touching each other at the same time. And as we do our pattern, we're off to the side, and our feet don't hit each other, nor do our knees, right? We're nice and comfortable, making sure, again, that both of our spines are nice and straight, and we're not sticking our booties out, right? We have slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. And that's your foxtrot.